Oh, it's starting! Oh no! The poop lake is overrunning! Doom comes to Trominos. Build a poop dam. Maybe. Alright, let's build a poop dam. Poop dam! Now the thing is, the poop dam, it lets water flow. I don't know if you can you just turn it off to prevent the water flow? Because the whole idea with the dam is it lets it flow to generate power. Really what we need is some terraforming over here to stop it from becoming a problem. I mean, I know we're delaying the inevitable, but that's part of the fun. The thing is, I was hoping it would time out to kind of the end of the stream today, not the start of the stream, before it, like, pollutes all of our water. We'll see. This is containing it for a little bit. We'll see how it goes. And then maybe we'll get a whole bunch more power. Mm-hmm. What are you complaining about? No workers over here? Yeah, you're gonna be fine. Poop power, exactly. Is the wrong way? No, I think that's the correct way. I don't know. Maybe. But this is the way it drew, for whatever reason. No, you want it this way because it's there to hold back the pressure, right? So it's got to face towards the water? Like an eggshell? I think this is the correct way. Hey, more gift subs! Kale and Cheney, thank you very much. Bump, bump, bump. Build a K. Yeah, we can K this all up. Yeah, that's the right way. Exactly. That's what I thought. Dun, 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 dun. Build flood walls. I guess flood walls would be the actual correct thing. Well, let's ignore. You know, it's fine. I'm sure that the problem here is going to be okay. Let's ignore that for a little bit, and we'll give you a little tour of the city in case you weren't here last Saturday. Big box where the generator is, so it should be on the outside of the dam. Right, that makes sense, not underwater. Yeah, good, excellent. So here's our little town that we've started. We've just, you know, it's cute. It's low. So far, it's all low density. I don't think we put down a single high density. Oh, maybe a little bit on this road over here. I think that might be the exception. I think everything else has been low density. Cute little town. Lots of green spaces available. Trying to do a lot of these sort of diagonals and angles rather than curves. Which has led to some pretty nice neighborhoods. Like the Sassy Burr. Ooh, is it just me or is it really loud? Is it really loud? The music? I think it's a bit much. Let's bring it down just a scooch. I'll bring all the volume down a little, and then I'm going to bring the music specifically down a little bit more. Yeah. Should upgrade the tram road to high density. Oh, everyone along the tram route. Oh, maybe, yes. That's a definite possibility. And it would look kind of nice, I think, with somewhat bigger buildings on our main avenue here with the trams. That could definitely be a thing. So yeah, so it's a lot of that. There was this like natural rock formation that's nice. We might zone it as a park later on. We'll see. This was a fun little project last time. We built this boardwalk. I hadn't realized that cars can drive along the boardwalk, but that's okay. It's all going to be local traffic. We've got a cute little neighborhood here along the quay. It's a little lumpy. We might try to smooth this out and improve it a little bit later on, but for now it's okay. Rowboat Solutions, I mean, oh, that's interesting. I was going to say we've got the same building twice, but I guess the signs are random. So we got a couple of Rowboat Solutions next to each other, but they have separate side businesses. So I made a little commercial area over here because to me it made sense. You go down to the beach, you visit the local shops and things, even though this actually might not be a high traffic area for the shops and it might have been better to do residential, but we have some residential, right? You can see some nice houses over here. Again, terrain very lumpy. We might try to do a smoothing pass here later on. What I might do is blow up the quay, do a smoothing pass, and then rebuild it or something. We could do something like that. I don't know. Yeah, otherwise our neighborhoods are looking very cute. I added a little bit more wind power over here with the start of the stream and made sure there's water over here. However, there's no power to this island yet because we just laid it out at the end of the last stream. We built this cool bridge. So goal for today, to start off with, is populating this farm, because this is all arable land, right? Fertile land for our farming. And then also this little island here. I want to put some nice houses on that. We might do a little bit of hand placement over here. I'm curious as why some Anglophone places say key instead of K. Because it's a French word. It's K. But, I mean, key's fine. I mean, words change how they're pronounced and stuff all the time. And that's okay, but I'm curious how key came about. Why is that the thing? Got some oh yeah, I gotta get some power here. I guess we're just gonna run power across the way. You know me, I hate power cables, but, I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, I guess it could have its own independent little power grid, but, ugh, that sounds, like, annoying to try to manage. Doesn't it? I think so. So I'm just gonna run the power here for now. What I might do is figure out... Because we're gonna need power on this island as well. We could almost have it reach across just naturally, but... Maybe what we'll do is actually build the power adjacent to the bridge, which sort of makes sense. In fact, really, you could have the power cables run as part of the bridge. You know, in an actual construction, right? Maybe we'll do something like that. So, well, let me keep this for now, because this actually reaches our area over here. So this will now have power. That's not connected to anything, which is fine. There's crime over here. I mean, police can reach it, but we're going to put down, I think, some police stations over here. We have a poop crater today? Well, we'll see. Keep the middle island undeveloped. Well, there is something to be said about that. It is kind of pretty in its, like, sort of natural, pristine beauty, right? I mean, there wouldn't be a lot of room for anything. I don't know. I don't know. All right, let's get police and fire set up on this island. It's actually not where I meant to put it. Oh, there. But I have shaky hands. Also, there's going to need to be a local garbage collection. We did unlock the incinerator, right? Yes, we did. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to put it down here for now. Because I just didn't want it, like, polluting the actual farmable terrain. I think it'll end up being tucked in a little further in a corner somewhere, but for now it's okay. What do we have here? Oh, a little burnt down building. How cute. Build a prison like Alcatraz? Yeah. Please, Meteor Lake number 2 on the last live stream of the city. Well, this is, I think, going to be the last live stream for this city. Nature Preserve and ferry to the island. I don't know what a bribe is, but here's some money so you can name a district after me. Alright, yes, let me add that there. Totally not a bribe. From Why Me. Thank you very much. So lots of people, yeah, we need a lot more residential. Where do we want to expand our residential? Well, first of all, I think a little bit of residential on this island makes a lot of sense. You know, local workers and things like that. I think that all kind of fits. Who's with Coolman Nachos? Hey, Coolman. Here's $10 for naming a park after me. So we have Nacho Park with nacho and cheese stand. And yeah, a little nature preserve makes sense. Like, maybe the plan... I know there's some... I think this is arable land over here. Yeah, it's fertile land. So, I mean, we could do more farming. And we might. Maybe we do a little farming area here and then house around it. People with their houses on the shore of Lake number 2. Into Poop Lake is the natural choice. It kind of is, isn't it? Alright, well, we do have to do some building, because right now businesses are suffering because there's not enough residents here. So I think what we're going to do is we'll grab... I guess this is this kind of road. We'll extend you out this way. Some amount. Like that. And then... sub-neighborhood here. Maybe actually kind of another one on the other side. We get this, like, kind of interesting little double loop, intentionally leaving a little bit of green space in there as well. Leave some in here, and maybe do something like that. And let's residential this up. Yes, we'll be reading the resubs in just a second. Actually, I want to get yeah, I know, there's some farmable land. There's some, you know, like maybe we're sitting on some farmable land over here, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with losing some of it. I feel like this is going to be a good spot for it. Wait, what? No one, are you sure, man? Are you sure? Because, I mean, it's totally okay if you change your mind. I get it. It's okay. But man, no one, you're always around. We need something after you already, didn't we, in this run? Or maybe I'm getting confused with Not That Obvious. That's probably what I got confused about. You're always around. You're always great. You sent us chocolates. I mean, we really couldn't ask for anything else over here. But thank you very much. I never know what to say. I mean, I never know what to say any of the time, which is ironic, because it's literally my job is just to talk at things. Yeah. We have a weird thing going on, you know? We're playing video games and watching each other playing video games, and I kind of like that we can be alive during such a, like... How dumb is this? How dumb is it that this is a thing that exists? Hell, how lucky are we to be alive at a time when video games exist, period, you know? Just video games. And how great they are. People talk about visiting the past all the time. And it's like, well, why would you want to do that? They don't have video games there. You know, they don't have the internet there. They don't have YouTube and Twitch there. Like, I know, even if I wasn't doing this myself, like, I spend so much time watching YouTube and Twitch. It's ridiculous. Well, I mean, I probably don't have to say that to any of you guys. But, like, anyway, just to say that I'm really, 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 really thankful all the time. So thank you very much for that. Thank you very much, Glaxnor. Keep it up a little while. We're going to try there, no one. We're going to try. Glaxnor, hey, wow, Tropical looks different than I remember. Loving the content, Quill, especially the recent Angry Gandhi Civ 6 run. Keep up the good work. I actually just finished... Oh, we got gift subs from NJ. Thank you. I just finished recording the full aggressive Gandhi Let's Play. And, yeah, it was pretty good. And it actually caught me a little off guard. It ended in an unexpected way, is all I will say. So, looking forward to seeing those go. I think we've got quite a few more parts that are scheduled on the YouTube. Sorry, I mean on the YubTubs before it finishes up, but yeah. Woo, do-do-do-do. I don't know what you... I don't know what the new F1 rules and limitations are, Pedantic Panda, so I'm not going to be good enough to talk about it. I know they've got, like, a new token system and stuff like that, and... Like, but I'm not versed enough on the specifics to actually be able to give a commentary. Diplo victory by killing everyone? We'll see. Ended in an unexpected way. Everyone made peace and Quill wins a diplomatic victory. You never know! Oh, shoot! This incineration plant has to be moved now. Because we don't want it near the residential area.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Maybe I'll move it... to here, although I was gonna say you won't have power, except you generate your own power. Name Moose! What does that say? Most Moose linguists thinks that the key confusion is because the door locks come with keys and river locks come with Ks, and humans are easily confused. Can one of those Ks be Moose K? Added to the list. Yeah, I gotta find some things to start naming here in a second. Well, tell you what, this little neighborhood here, let's do a little something. Because right now, I was gonna say that's not a district. 1 second. Erase industrial area. I'm just gonna trim back our farming area, mostly because that way it'll center the name better. Because we can have districts and like industrial zones overlap. That's fine, but if I do this. And maybe trim that back. There we go. We can get the one weird farm name a little bit more centered. And then let me just draw this out, and we're going to read some resubs in just a second. No one lives here. Town. How are we gonna do this? No one homes. No one's home? No one's home? No one homes? Something like that? Yeah, Poop Lake was starting to flow a little bit, so we put a dam in there. Of course, the dam, that doesn't actually stop things from flowing. because it's meant for power generation and you know, control of stuff. When there's enough poop in here, it will start to flow out, and there'll be some power generation that occurs over here. Woo, power generation, and then it'll start to flow again. But we'll wait, or maybe what we'll do is just bulldoze the dam at the end of the stream, something like that. I don't know. Or the park? Is there going to be no one park? What was the plan? Poop tragedy. Poopy power. Okay, so housing requirements have gone down, although what we should probably do is get a little elementary school in this neighborhood, because people appreciate it. Maybe we'll put it in the corner right over here. There you go. That'll raise that up. Now, I would like to set up a ferry, because right now, like, this bridge is connected to the highway, which is great for like industrial traffic and stuff over here. In fact, this road might end up being a little too busy. What I might do is actually replace this with, I mean, maybe a 6-lane road, but also conceivably like highway parts, so that we don't actually zone along it or something like that, just to keep the traffic flowing in and out of the farms a little bit better. Although I'm also planning on putting down a cargo dock somewhere over here. But the idea is for the people who actually, for the residential people, the people from the town who want to get over here, how are they going to do that? Well, right now they have to go out to the highway and then come back, which is kind of crap. We still have to give this some love, which we knew. I mean, this structure was not actually designed proper, so we'll have to come back and do it. We're fiddling with it a little last stream, but even when I put this here, I was like, this is probably not going to last, and we're gonna have to do this properly, because this is not feeding in and out of a district properly. This little bit of road is kind of a pain, so. We're getting a bit of a traffic backup right now, but it'll fix up soon. So, how do we ferry? I guess it's under here. Is that no, that's ship. Which I don't... Is that actually the thing we want? Ferry Depot? Okay, I guess that's it. Okay. 2 ferries at once. So, I mean, we need a ferry depot for the ships to, you know, be able to go out. I just thought I could work this. No, not really. Put you there. Put that like that. And then what we'll do, our little tram line. Which one's the tram? Metro tram. Can we upgrade this? No, we can't even upgrade it to the single one. Oh, never mind. Dang. There's a new little trammy thing, but I guess that's not going to be the case. I guess we'll just use some regular road. I think I want to use straight road connection. Might be okay. Something like that. Yeah, just because this here couldn't be trammed up. There might be ways to do it with the Anarchy mod and stuff. Is there any chance if I turn on Anarchy? No, it still won't. Okay. Budget mod. I'm sure there must be something that would let us do it. Oh, we got some fire going on over here. Okay, so now we need a ferry stop on the other side. I think over here. I mean, I guess we could put more than one. Oh, weirdly laggy. Okay. Wait, is this already a... Wait, I don't get it. This actually wants to, like, bulldoze train? I guess because, like, it needs a clear path, it was going to be willing to bulldoze some stuff along the way. I don't know. And, yeah, it does turn out that this needs a road connection as well. So we'll do a little bit of this. Okay. What's going to happen is we're going to get rid of this road connection here. I think that's going to improve flow through this neighborhood dramatically. It's no longer touching a road. It might count as reaching here. Sometimes they're a little bit weird. I broke the line is what happened. How's the easiest way to access, like, my bus or my tram lines? Lines overview, that's what I'm looking for. Hang on, we got some whiskey and chocolate. 1 second. Are you actually broken, or are you just... There you go. Oh, it would have fixed itself when time passed. Okay. That little island between the farming island and the mainland is a good place for a nature pack. Or nature park? Yeah. Okay, what was the whiskey and chocolate here? Nathan, thank you very much. Are you going to watch the PDX Interactive together? How excited are we for Survivor Mars DLC sequel? Yeah, very excited. So, yeah, there is a Paradox presentation today. I'm not going to watch it. I'll just, well, watch the VOD afterwards. Because I got to work. I got to stream. But they have made an announcement that apparently there's some Surviving Mars content maybe of some kind. I would not expect an expansion at this point, although it's certainly possible. I'm actually more expecting an announcement of the sequel. Because we haven't seen an expansion in a while. It depends really on whether or not they're willing to pair it with a fairly transformative patch. Because I think at a certain point with Surviving Mars, it's less about maybe adding more fresh content and maybe more let's rewrite a couple of core systems. So that's why I'm sort of expecting a sequel rather than an expansion, but we shall see. We shall see. Will the sequel be Surviving Venus? I think it's still going to be Mars, although it would be interesting to see a little bit more, you know, maybe stuff involving some of the other planets. Importing more methane from the from Europa or something like that. I don't know. And yeah, the Stellaris board game, which is apparently going to be a legacy board game. Damn. Surviving Europa. Could be. Alright, so we're craving more residential. So let's start developing this area over here with that in mind. It's a shitty lake. It sure is! It sure is. I think I'm going to build another, like, a T-intersection over here. I'm a fan of the T-intersections. They're a lot easier. Okay, no, hold on. Maybe we should just fix this. And by fix this, part of the reason that this wasn't, like, ideal here is because of my unwillingness to bulldoze some of the existing stuff. But I think really what we have to do is bulldoze some of the existing stuff. To make this flow a little bit better. Almost certainly. I do hate doing that, which is bad, because I say a lot of, okay, I'm going to put this down for now and we'll fix it later, but this has to be, like, obliterated. Adding more lanes to the roundabout isn't really the solution. The problem is this over here, right? This delay over here. Tons of people are coming in here, and they're having to wait at the intersection to move over. A lot of these are big industrial trucks. There you go, and we can see where they're trying to go, right? So, I think what I'm going to do,
it's whiskey and chocolate.
is bulldoze this, actually extend this extend the 6 lanes all the way to here. And get rid of this or something. Yeah, I mean, we can tunnel and stuff. Tunnels are very effective, but they also feel fairly cheaty sometimes to me. Hey, Quiet Tony. On this topic of Poop Lake, what do we think of surviving Uranus? Too much gas? Boo! Boo! Boo, 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 boo. Oh, yeah, and that's true. We could, with the nodes, make sure they go to the right lanes over here. That might help. Okay, so what we're going to do, maybe rather than going transformative, let's give it one more attempt. So if I free lane this especially, right, over here, and then from here we could force with the traffic manager and the actual lane connection over here, we can say, listen, if you're trying to make these corners, you have to go that way, that way, that way, and from here you can also go straight, and maybe from this one you can also go straight. Something like that, right? So we can force certain lane arrangements. That way, people are looking to make certain corners over here to get into certain lanes. They might use these lanes a little bit more effectively. So we can let that have a bit of a chance and see what happens. These guys being stalled out trying to go forward could be a thing. I mean, maybe we just want the straight through traffic to just go on the outside over here. That might be part of it. We could force all these guys to turn right onto this lane or something of that nature. It might be okay. The thing is, it's annoying because it actually had already cleared itself before we started doing this work. So maybe it comes in bursts. Sometimes when you do new construction, things happen in because people move in a bunch somewhere. So that could all be a thing. Need to have yield when entering. Yeah. Okay. These guys have to yield, don't they? Is that the yield? That's yield. Oh, that's priority. There you go. So this way, the roundabout people get priority, and these guys are now yielding. And really, all the intersections should have something similar. Right? Of course, right now there's no traffic. And again, like the traffic was clearing itself before we started doing this, so we'll have to keep an eye on it and see if there's another splurge of traffic that comes in. You see the backlog over here? Like this whole road, it's got issues. But let's do this because I want to get more residential in here, and we'll get Poop Lake Cove going on. Then you can set up the roundabout with Control Shift click onto the roundabout. Ooh, what? Hold Control and Shift for what? I think I'll need a little bit more wordage to keep track of this. I think what we're going to do... Let's have one large road. Maybe two. Maybe something... Make a triangle. Yeah, Control-Shift-Click with Traffic Manager activated. Control-Shift-Click what? There needs to be full context, right? There's a lot of text going by. We don't have the full conversation going on all the time. Control-Shift-Click the road, the intersection. Do I need a tool selected? The roundabout. You mean the road? As opposed to the intersection? Control-Shift-Click. Uh-huh. So if I then hit this button, does it just set everything on the roundabout to high priority? Then it's making stops. Oh, there we go. Then we can cycle them. So I guess that just saved me from doing it every intersection. Cool. All right, thank you. What hell? What hell? Are we okay with this? Poop's flowing. At a certain point, I am okay with the poop just flowing into the water because it's very funny. I don't know if now's the time, but maybe. Alright, let's do a quick and dirty little... boom, 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 boom. I just want to use a 3. I mean, I guess I could. The other side's a little bit more...
It's whiskey and chocolate!
Maybe this way as well, and then maybe a pair that comes around this way. So, yep. Whiskey and chocolate. Helco! Thank you. You're on my list of things to name as well, Helco. 1 second, I'll read that. And I was going to do the resubs, and then we got a little distracted by things. Come on. Thank you. Might be hard to get this to fit with the houses. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw this in reverse. I'm going to come out of here. That, and then we'll just invert the direction, like so. We got a pair of ears going on. It's not quite symmetrical, which is annoying, but I mean, I could sit here with Move It for like 1,000 years to try to make it symmetrical, but I'll never quite pull it off, will I? I mean, I don't even know, like, what would be required to make it more symmetrical. Didn't do it. Oh well. Smoothing these bumps out might look a little pretty, but we'll see. Real life is symmetrical. I mean, rarely is. Yeah, did I do this right? Because it is kind of a neat design. It's using up tons of space, but it is going to be pretty high volume, which is going to be nice. I mean, there's a significant intersection over here, but there should be enough lane capacity. And, to... Did a car just leave the highway, come down here, and then come right back onto the highway? I mean, you know what? People take the wrong exit all the time. Yeah, he got lost. That is super realistic, actually. Been there, done that. He might have U-turned. He might have come off from here and then U-turned. Which is... I just heard like a placement sound, like a thunk. Sometimes they leave the highway on the wrong exit. Yeah, he might have come from the other side. Maybe that was it. He wanted to do a little UE. Which just has actually got enough throughput that he's going to be able to do that, which is going to be okay. Okay, so there is a little bit of farming. What I might do is like just build a little farming section in the middle and then house the rest. Maybe we'll do a little farming over here. I might not care about this bit. I don't know. Maybe I do. Let's do, instead of the industry area... We'll do like the industry specialization, so we'll use a district. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this, but then what we're gonna do is we're going to start another district over here and back like this. Then I can do nice straight lines. About that. Alright, and these are going to get renamed here shortly. Nice to get a guide from here. You know, I think we'll just... That's nearly symmetrical. We're gonna end up with a big geometric shape over here, but sure, why not? And then we'll just have a little roads that come out over here. And not all of these are being designed for like maximum traffic flow, but we've got like an alien sigil over here. This is where we're directing our alien overlords to come and land, right? We're disguising it as a new district, but really it's a giant alien conspiracy is what's going on here. The symmetry is going to break because I'm not going to do the same on the other side. I don't know what I want to do here. Roughly fill in a few of these. There we go. Like that. There we are. Waterfront view. What? Water. Oh, the smell. The smell must be amazing. Just really, delightful. Let's do, for, you know, some of the first time here, we're going to do a little high-density stuff. I know this is encroaching a little bit into the farming zone, but I'm okay with that. So, what we need to do is we need to tell this zone that it is a farming zone. There we go. Dean Hills, which we'll rename in a second. It's going to be well-fertilized farms is what they are. So now I can zone you thusly. Okay, let me go to my name file here. Still have to read the resubs. So yes, this is gonna be Halco's Holistic Hunger Busters. Wow, that lets you keep typing. There you go. Little farming industry. Halco's Holistic Hunger Busters. Eau de Toilette Town. Oh, you're getting some power routed here. So I gotta use Why Me's name. Why me live here? Why would I live here? Maybe the rent's cheap. All these houses are heated with natural gas, if you know what I mean. Let's get some water. Magic 440 number here. Drag some power quite deep into here. Come on, place the power. There we go. Okay. Longest pipe achievement. Alright. We'll get a bigger fire station here. Right, that's small there, that's bigger. We'll get you right here. And then maybe a larger police station. Right over here. A big old hospital. Oh, that is really big. There. We'll get at least an elementary school. I think we want a high school in this area, too. Let's just go ahead for it. I think we'll expand... Oh, no, there's water there. Never mind. Still, it's going to be okay. Oh, the family's making a trip to beautiful Lake Number 2 on a beautiful warm Sunday. Imagine! So beautiful! Need more commercial. I may have blown up a little too much commercial putting down my various things. Buy it all shop. The What game has a bunch of mods listed. I don't have anything... oh, we must not have enough water production. No, we don't. Or sewage treatment! Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's just asking for trouble. Let me grab some water from... I don't know, people live there. Over here. There we are. And, more poop outflow? Oh god. Oh god. This is probably going to be the thing that breaks it. People will want to get COVID to lose their sense of smell. Oh, damn! Oh, Robodon, yes, I did catch that field cannon. Eventually. Spoiler, it never does anything useful. Go back here, because that power is being transferred out. We don't have any parks or anything in here. We should probably do a little bit of that.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Back a little. Hey, quiet, Tony. Hold on one sec. I gotta do some reading here. I gotta read the resub still, and then I know I've got a few messages outstanding there. Get a little bit more commercial. And more low-density residential here. Maybe a park out here. There. Make the area slightly prettier. Where are playgrounds and park areas on the shore of the lake? We could have, oh my god. What kind of water stuff can we have? Hang on, I gotta read, I gotta read things, but there are, like, water features we can build, right? Yeah, where are the docks and, like, marinas? You know what I'm saying? Floating restaurant? Yeah! Oh, wait, what is this? Well, that's a fishing pier. We'll put one of those down. Where are the boardwalks? Oh, that wasn't under a street category, was it? It was... one of these? I'll have to read a couple of messages in the resubs. Oh, is it here? There it is. There we are. Oh, and then water. And then what we can do is we can let this play for a little bit. Connect that up there. Power? Oh shoot, yes. Hang on. So many of the power numbers going down, probably because the city's continuing to grow. Hope this doesn't interfere with any boats. Okay. Alright, we can let it run for a bit. Oh my god! The water's growing! Growing. Oh no, these houses are all flooding! We need a K! We need a K. Not a flood wall.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Why is it running into... Hang on a sec. Is it too late? Because this is no longer shoreline? Okay, let me pull those. And hang on, I know I've got messages. I got tons. Level terrain. So we right-click to choose a spot. Just gonna level this a little bit. Okay, then come back over here, grab this. We gotta protect the value of these homes. Maybe I will start back here, actually. You know, these incredibly valuable homes, we've got to protect their value. No, not like that.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
More whiskey and chocolate, hold on. There we are. I guess it can only come so close to the dam. still a little bit of water here because it was still there when we raised the train, so now it's going to slosh around a little bit. It's going to be okay. Going to get reabsorbed into the ground. It's going to be all right. I just wanted this to get kind of stable so that I can go and read resubs and bribes. I think this will dry up. I hope it'll dry up.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
I could try to block it off and contain it here. Again, totally lost cause unless we're putting up actual flood barriers. But out of curiosity... No. It doesn't matter. There's still too much water. There's too much poop! We could just dig a hole down in lake number 2. Because I didn't want it to blow up yet. I mean, we were intentionally setting it up so that it would blow up. But maybe we could wait a little bit more. Ascend, descend, maximum power. If all I do is, like, dig straight down in Poop Lake, will it, like, actually make... Will it actually drain? There we are. Now, I might still want to turn off the dam. Oh, I love the water physics in this game. It's so good. Let me do a little bit more, and buy ourselves a little more time with Poop Lake here by making it as deep as possible. And a little bit more room over here. Alright, good. At some point the water will finish wobbling. Name one of the roads Sunset Boulevard? Alright, we got some messages. We've got some contributions to the Whiskey and Chocolate Fund. I wish I could stop this from scrolling when I tab in and out, but let's watch the does that... Oh, wait, are these sewage things no longer counting as sewage flow? We just don't have enough sewage treatment. Okay, tell you what, let's go and we'll actually make some water treatment centers because we can't keep increasing the poop flow rate. It's becoming a problem. It's becoming an unsustainable problem. Okay. Alright. Switch capacity should fix itself now. Are you not connected to the mainland? No, you are. Oh, it was paused. I'm gonna make a redundant connection anyway. Okay. Alright. Okay, good. Things have stabilized, you guys. This water's still gonna wiggle and jiggle back and forth a lot from the wave physics. We've got a punami happening. There you go. The water's gonna recede and settle in there. Alright. So... what do we got? First of all, we've got some resubs, which I want to do first. So, shout out to Ancient Wisdom, who just resubbed for 29 months. Trance at 10 months, double figures indeed. KR Jax, Skylines for our 20-month anniversary. You shouldn't have. Yeah, 20 months from KR Jax. Craigras at 17 months. April Lease at 18 or 21 months total. Thank you very much for that. Edriard at 11 months, 1 month away from a Twitch anniversary. Dram Rabbit at 69 months. Wow, indeed. Wow, indeed. Old Bow has got a 1-year Twitch anniversary. Hey, 5 years lurking, 1 year sub. Thank you very much, Old Bow or Old Bow, whichever way. Donktar at 21 months. Chip at 21 as well. Look at that. So, Donktar said, stepping out of my lurking for celebrating over a year of continuous support. Well, thank you very much. Oh, yeah, 13 months in a row, indeed. Champin Gaji at 4 months. Clinton Chives at 36 months. That's 3-year Twitch anniversary. Jormantis at 17 months. Ducky at 10 months. Corax Wolves at 24 months, a 2-year Twitch anniversary. Alistor Demon, hello, at 54 months. Yeah, a big city. Let me close this so the game keeps running here. Alistor Demon. Athraz at 2 months. Chino at 64 months. Leaf on the win at 9 months. A Twitch, baby. Zip Sirium at 69 months. Zip says 69 months already. Time flies when you're having fun. Thanks for the entertainment through the years. Quill, here's to 69 more. Quill Nuke, Quill Stone Mug, Quill Petra emotes included. Thank you very much. Requin at 86 months. No one here has gifted some subs. Desert Tiger has resubbed for 5 months. Jay Mensch at 18 months. Kalen Cheney gave some gift subs to a bunch of folks. Combat Jim has resubbed for 2 months. Cosmic Tugboat at 2 months. Hanky at 11 months. Retung Medic at 76 months. Mongoose at 22. Pre-revenue at 53 months. Hasten has gifted a bunch of subs as well. Zilius has resubbed for 2 months. Adi Seltman at 17. Just 7 stars at 2 months. Pancelot at 17. Janice at 5 months. Charlie Eliza at 23 months. Zarf gifted a bunch of subs as well. Sonolor has resubbed for 2 months. Kilrathi at 2 months. Mr. Mortem at 9 months. Self-titled at 39 months. Quiet Bookworm at 2, Sarge Dragonis at 38 months, Starfire 52 months, Hungarian Lewis at 16, Sturm Gherkin at 5 months, another 50 casual at 13 months, Miss Delta Phoenix at 18 months, Athos at 60 months. It's a 5-year Twitch anniversary from Athos. 5 years, how's that even possible? I don't know, man. It's hard to believe I've been streaming that long. Juna at 46 months, Finn McCool 71, Ruben Klunz at 17. Smeda at 35 months. So glad I'm not working today. Yeah, I'm working, but it's fun work, so it's okay. Reg Cooper at 87 months. Heck of a lot of months anniversary indeed. Villain C at 10 months. Here's for Poop Lake and alleged gaming war crimes. Dexterman has resubbed for 20 months. That's more than 19. It is almost more than 19, and almost 21 indeed. Animalocarid at 16 months. Haven't got one of these in a while. We're working all. Well, I'm happy you're here for this. At our little Poop Lake disaster. Admittedly, like, this is a self-inflicted disaster. This is intentional chaos generation, is what's going on here. And the Poop Lake is going to continue to fill. We've just slowed the rate of filling a little bit by having some inland water treatment over here, which will help keep everything nicely fertilized in this area. Who else do we have? We have Ziggity Zigzag at 25 months. Hasten to resub for 39 months in addition to the gift subs. Weird Darkness at 22 months in a row. Reptile at 22 months as well. Daedalus at 73 months. Trooper Bari at 18. Hakoon at 64 months. Love those power 2s. Quiet Tony at 6 months. Gigakilo at 38. Pepito Jones at 26 months. Fagava at 23 months. Dynalon at 17. Thank you very much for those resubs. Let me check the chat before we double check the Whiskey and Chocolate Fund, because I know there's still some things to do over there. How hard are decisions in your job to decide what to stream, what to put on? It's actually, like, surprisingly tricksy, especially since it's so dependent on my mood. You know, trying to figure out what I'm into at any given time. We need a lot more residential. Also, holy crap! Look at the backlog over here. Although a lot of this is probably moving vans. When you build up a new district, everyone has to get a moving van to come in, and you can often get a giant backlog of traffic when you're building up a new area. I suspect that's all that we're seeing over here. So we'll give it a chance to trickle down naturally. I mean, we could have built a roundabout here, but I kind of like the sort of pyramid scheme we've got happening. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, we need a lot more residential. Now, we did go and unlock, or we can unlock a new area. Should we just unlock the other side of Poop Lake? The thing is, there's a lot of, like, mountain and stuff over here. Is there, like, a Great Wall? Ah. So building up this area might be a little tricky, but... No, I think we build up on the other side of Poop Lake. I think that's the no-brainer. That's automatic here. Make an entire Quake square a super Poop Lake. We've got some complaints about water. Oh yeah, there's just literally not enough water coming in. There we are. Sewage outlets on top of the poop cliff. Oh my god. Over here, so it runs all the way down. But yeah, look at this. Look at the ruined wall. How neat is that? EU4 coming here on YouTube. Well, they're working new stuff, right? For EU4? Like, there's dev diaries coming out for, like, a new patch or expansion, right? Isn't there? So, we'll probably wait until that happens. Oh, yeah, garbage service in this area. Let's get an incinerator. I'll just tuck it over here. I mean, I realize there's going to be a little pollution in the farming area, but it's not so bad. Leviathan, yeah. So, I mean, we'll wait for that. Are you just not covered by water? Because we added more capacity, didn't we? Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're literally... We're not covered over there. Okay. Next U4 update has been announced. Release date is not known yet. Yeah, so, I mean, we'll probably wait for that. Right? Let's get the pretty treed avenue here. And let's make something that follows... This is going to be the one section of our town that is going to be a little bit more curvy and less angular, because we're following some natural contours here. I'd love to build a road over here, but eventually it's just going to get flooded. Fix that, I think. It look a little smoother. There we go. It's not bad. This is kind of hilarious, but also kind of stupid. Bring this down a little, and then with move it, we'll just lower this. Make it a little smoother.
It's whiskey and chocolate!
Like that. Sort of cut through a little bit of the hill here, but mostly not disturb the natural stuff that was around. Build an F1 track? Hey! Yeah, we still have to catch up with a little bit of whiskey and chocolate, especially since we're getting a couple just now. What would be nice? I don't think we can upgrade this, right? The road here? No. That's too bad. But I guess it'll have to be what it has to be. There we go, something like that. Maybe a nice area to drive. Maybe we just shouldn't build anything here. It's a nice little driver's paradise. So, alright, let's catch up on some whiskey and chocolates over here. Just now we got Mr. Brightside who's come in. He says, hey Quill, long time since City Skylines, happy to watch the stream. Question, is it on purpose that lake number 2 looks like a dong? I mean, does it though? Okay, all right, maybe from this angle, a little bit. No, it's not on purpose. And honestly, it's not even that much. It's one of those like people like to see things, which yeah, sure. And Banana Cabana contributed to the mayoral campaign fund to say my favorite part is the scenic peninsula. And Cool Man says I want a nature park you build from scapes, not a pre-built park you just place down. Right, like a park zone. Yeah. And Craigres, thank you very much for that. That was 13 minutes ago. Thank you so much for a generous contribution to our campaign fund. Hey, Quill, not sure if you saw my tweet, but Stellaris Plus 7 DLC is available on Humble Bundle for $15 for anyone. Oh, yeah, that's right. I did see that. I just tweeted about something else. I think I just tweeted about Surviving Mars being free on the Epic Game Store. So I'm like, oh, maybe I should pace it. But that's true. The Humble Bundle does have a huge, great sale right now on Stellaris and a bunch of the DLC if you don't have it. So thank you very much, Craig Rose, for that and for the contribution. Lake number 2 needs a punting pier next to the Bordeaux Boardwalk. Hey, Ping! Hey, Quill, it's been a while since I was able to catch a stream properly, but tonight's the night. Did you hear about the Stellaris board game? Yes, I did. It looks great. Very exciting. And oh, they're showing off Tabletop Simulator gameplay. Oh, cool. And Shadow the Impure, thank you. I'm terrible at this game, yet I love it to death. My cities end up losing money, having service issues, and look like a utilitarian dystopia. I can just never figure out how service coverage works with things like trash and death care. I mean, they just drive around. Mostly if your garbage and your healthcare isn't working, it's usually traffic related. because they don't cover anything in terms of a zone. They generate a little bit of happiness near them, but then it's the ambulance and the hearses that drive around and do things. Again, I'm not going to be worrying about the traffic here just yet, because it's probably still people mostly moving in. But we may have to give a little bit of love over here. We might have to give some priority to some of these road segments. I mean, actually, if we just give a priority over here, that might be a good idea, because blocking the highway is terrible. Maybe we just do that to start off with. Let me just do this and then tell you... really, it's not the whole thing. Maybe in this case, it is just the intersection that we want to give the love into here. Yeah, quick setup, high priority junction. Well, hang on. We're going to do this. There you go. So this section gets high priority. Everyone else kind of sort of has to wait for it. Okay. Cars stopping here is pretty bad. Yeah, we don't want any cars stopping right there. And also this, I love how look at the. Is it because this is a right turn only, but the middle isn't? This lane utilizing is terrible. Oh my god! All right. Gotta say, listen. You have to connect there. You have no choice. And from here, you have to connect there. I mean, just deal with it. Change lanes afterwards. Holy crap. Oh, then everyone wants to change to the next node. Why doesn't anyone want to go straight through in the middle? Now, one thing that might help. Notice over here, it's not actually considered a right turn. It's just straight. We might be able to improve the logic a little using move it here. If we shuffle this around enough. There you go. Now, we'll have to figure out a way to make it... Oh, this is going to break my my symmetry, which is a shame. But... There we go. See right here? Now these are all straight lines. That should actually help the traffic logic out substantially. I know, it breaks our glorious symmetry. And I guess I could have, well, I don't know if I could... No, here, changing the arrows and stuff wouldn't make a difference, because what I need the game to think is that this is just a straight, as opposed to a turn, and it should result in more cars using the right... Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong about them interpreting this logic differently. Alright, what can we do about... Where's my chat? I didn't have it up. Yeah, the symmetry is ruined. And apparently for nothing. Use the node thing, it would work. The one where you draw lines in the road. Which is what I just used here. I mean, we could do some things over here, but it doesn't feel like I should have to do anything. I don't know why the cards are allergic to the two rightmost lanes here. Oh, okay, we could use the lane connector to force them to only move one lane over. I guess, but I mean, like, why, though? And actually... I guess something like this? But still... I mean, that's better, but why is this happening? Why is... Like, no one wants to be in anything except the leftmost lane. Because drivers are dumb. Well, maybe. There might be some settings we can change, actually, in the traffic manager. Hold on. What am I looking for here? Not two-lane highway. Am I on the right thing? Yeah, large urge highways. No, that's incorrect. Where's the 2-lane off-ramp? Two-lane one-way. I guess that's the one I'm actually going. Add a lane to the highway before exit and entrance. Before exit and after entrances. Oh, you mean like you're talking about like the extra yield lane, but you can't do that without like substantial shenanigans here. And making this a double might help. I mean, they did fix whatever is going on, like the traffic backup. It could be because this lane was so jammed that there was weird stuff going on. Now I'm actually wondering about like resetting this bit that was causing us issues here. No, see, I wonder if it's because this is a 2-lane. Maybe it's thinking both of these is supposed to go out to the right. Maybe it doesn't understand they can go straight here. I mean, actually, this is not... That's degenerate traffic. That's not how this works at all. How do I, There it is. No, actually, I want to keep this. I don't want this one. From here, you can go to either one of these. You can go straight, or you can take either right connection. I wonder if that's going to cause them to reevaluate this part of the road. No, they're still avoiding this lane like the plague. And we shouldn't have to manually fix this. I don't remember. In the mod settings for this, I know there are... First of all, we can increase the simulation accuracy. It'll use more CPU. Enable, there you go. Enable advanced vehicle AI. I don't remember where this should be. Percentage of vehicles perform dynamic lane selection. Half the vehicles will perform dynamic lane selection. I'm betting that will fix some of this. How do I just purge everything I've done in an intersection? Delete or backspace. Reset the default. There we are. There you go. Just enabling that is making them use the lanes a little bit better. Unfortunately, there was still a bit of a traffic backup here. And really, they shouldn't be doing a double merge. This should not be a 2-lane. It should just be the one. I mean, think about it. Traffic-wise, how on earth does this make any sense? This should just be a single lane coming back onto the highway. Same thing here, like... There's no way that this is something that works without a light. It works because sometimes you get these units that, like, merge into each other.
It's whiskey and chocolate!
And I guess what I could do is I could actually direct traffic away from this lane over here and free it. But it looks... So now they're using all 3 lanes, and that's all I wanted. So I was going to say, hold on. I don't have to manually draw this shit. I just had to enable a slightly smarter AI that actually looks at the lane slightly differently. The base game doesn't ship with it because it is a lot harder on the CPU, but if you've got a little bit of extra CPU, turning that on using the mod, there you go, much smarter. And that probably would have helped with our roundabout issues and things ages ago as well, because the cars would have used lanes a lot more intelligently. I think that's a big thing. Anyway, we could check the traffic routes as well, but it still didn't make any sense. Like, you could, no matter where you were going, you should have used all 3 of them. Who's that? Jared, thank you very much! Had a terrible week for computers. My new desktop and old laptop died within 2 days of each other. Oh my god. Getting the desktop fixed, but just bought a new laptop. Hooray for being the first thing I'm watching on it. Well, damn! I hate that you had computer programs, or problems. Maybe you're gonna enjoy having a new computer, although it sucks. The reason for it sucks. We are going to... Hold on, is this already high density? It looks darker green to me, but maybe not. We are going to... Oh yeah, no, that's quite a bit darker. Do some high density zoning along our large avenue over here. Oh, the lake looks strange. This lake? Lake number 2? Lake that's full with number 2? I don't know why this lake color would be strange. I have no idea. Oh, yeah. Good times. Lots of people complaining about workers. So I'm hoping to do a lot of residential zoning over here. But we are going to need... Hang on. I want a roundabout over here. A roundabout tool. Yeah, I can turn an intersection into it. Two-lane road. I think I want it out of at least... Maybe we'll do... F it. We'll do 3-lane highway. Just worried that'll be a little tight. Let's increase the radius. Like 60. There we are. Go ahead and smooth that out a little bit. There we are. I guess I can use free cursor mode. It won't delete things though, but I can make a little dummy intersection here. Out of whatever, it doesn't make a difference. But do this. This actually makes a fair amount of sense because you can have one lane into one lane. The way it sort of makes sense, right? The ramp that comes in here, comes out over here, and then what we want is another one. I'm going to draw it in reverse here. Goes there. I have to invert the flow, but that's okay. And then... I can make this so much smaller. Let's do this. I still want to start here because it makes it a little easier to place the initial intersection. I mean, this actually is much shorter than before. Okay, and then we need to invert this thing. I'm actually getting slight stalls in the simulation now. So, okay, hold on. Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. Hang on. I'm like, why does this not look the way that I think it should be looking? It's because it's connecting the wrong way completely. I was in the wrong curve tool as well. There you go. Go right that way, go right that way, come in from here, come in from here, good, good, good. And then these things, I'll just use the, well, I guess actually this is a pretty good case for the lane arrows, because I can encourage you to only go in there. And you are only going to go in there. From here. And from here. There we are. It's half-hearted. Kind of almost looks a bit more like an actual heart. I like how some cars are already using this route. They're just visiting. They're seeing what's what. Yeah, that's traffic. I mean, it's a highway connection, I guess. I do really like that, actually. Hold on. Let me go into follow mode. A box truck. Whee! Whee! Oh, I like the little hills. Can we just not build anything over here? Uh-oh, poop flood again. Oh no! Flooded the poop beach! I can't believe this thing that we totally kind of intentionally did happened. Shocked face. Whee! Okay, that was very fun. Yep. Well, this K is not going to hold it. And then it's going to breach our water supply. What if I just got rid of the dam and put a flood barrier instead? Would it hold it in? I mean, not that long. We haven't found the keys to success yet. Nice. Nice. I wonder if I just want to stop here. Or do a little bit of a loop. I don't know. I do need to know we need more housing. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to put high density housing along all this. Except I'm going to take some of it away and put commercial instead. But high density as well. A little bit like that. Let's get the basics in here with some water and whatnot. Sort of crawl along. That, and I'll do a backup connection over here just in case one of the water pipes breaks at some point. And obviously we'll need, it'll probably need a little help getting the power over. I don't suppose there's any chance. We might be able to build a park here and then on the other side. I don't know. We'll probably just build some cables to start off with. Oh, more whiskey and chocolate we missed. Well, we saw Jared. Mr. Brightside, yes. No, I think we're up to date. I don't know. Tony, was there more from you that I didn't read? Wait, hold on.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Oh, from back here. Quiet Tony. Quill, I know we keep telling you how great you are, but it's starting to worry me. Your head seems to have grown to the size of a water tower. My head in the way of things? If you want the existing structure to really hold it in, just rename it to Sphincter Dam. Sphincter Dam. Nice. Yeah, sorry, Tony. You're right, I did miss it. And, I can't scroll back any further than this. I don't remember. I think there's got to be a way on Streamlabs to scroll back a little further. Because, yes, I know there was a couple from you. And the Quillomatic Traffic Manager from Helco. I don't know how to use Streamlabs. I'm incompetent. I'm bad at my own job. Let's... some power in here. Put some outlets on top of the... Yes. So the poop can flow all the way down here. Mm-hmm. Alright, let's, Yeah, if I just turn off this, does it stop the water from flowing? Actually don't know. Not that that's going to solve the problem. Alright, let's put a pause on all of these. So we have the poop lake. We've created the poop lake. We might have to turn it on and off so that we get exact control over our poop water levels here for consistency. But we are going to need some more sewer management now. So we're just going to build a few more of these eco inland water treatment. Drains the wastewater back into the ground. Yeah, so there's some ground pollution and stuff, but that's going to have to be okay. I feel like I should make a dedicated area for this. Maybe over here. Build like 3 of these. Maybe. Maybe. You know what? I can have 4, and that feels good. I've got lots of money. I've got lots of money. On the island? Oh, maybe. Can't build anything over here. A couple incinerators. Let me de-zone this area. You as well. I don't know what we're gonna do over here. I'll figure it out after. Okay. This wall is gonna be somewhat in the way. Big old hospital. No, big fire station. And these curves can be really difficult to manage. There we go. Police station over there. That'll help link some of the power up as well. My camera's gone. Oh, I think I had the wrong window selected at some point when I was hotkeying. Yeah, I had the wrong window selected when I was hotkeying and it switched to a different scene. Sorry about that. Yeah, we need powerful... I mean, I can just run some cables for now, but... it's not what I want to do long term. Let's just do this for now, though. Build a national beauty park in the new road you have built. Yeah, should we do a park in the middle here? I think we'll officially designate this to be a park. We might not, like, build much, but we're going to paint a park area officially on this island. And it's going to be Nacho Park. Not your park. Nacho Park. I mean, no one can actually go there, but it has been designated. Oh, the land value's gone. On the other hand, you know, it's gonna help the fertility of our little farming area over here. Halco's Holistic Hunger Busters. Park Island. Yeah, we could set up ferry access. That's what we talked about it. Let's see here. If we were to do that, so just a little ferry line, just here. Oh, I need. Oh, right. You're building a road, basically. And then we say a stop from here to here and then back. I mean, that's not much of a line, but I guess it's going to be okay. And then with the, like... so then we can just put down, like, walking paths and things, right? I mean, I don't think it matters which one of these we actually use. Yeah, that's not going to work unless we sort of... need a park entrance first. Okay. Is it in here? No, these are the ploppable parks. That's not what we're looking for. City Park? City Park. Yes? Small Park main gate. There you go. Yes? We're gonna need... oh, no, we can go underneath there. Oh, right, yeah, of course the roads can. The zones wouldn't be able to unless we use the anarchy. Look, there's a little tower to visit over here, too. City Park seems wrong for the island, but get something started. Right, main park gate. I mean, I just built the small one, but that seems like it's going to be okay. We can build a little plaza just across from the entrance. Nice if it could actually build and not F up the roads. I mean, I guess it can plop it anywhere, but no, I guess it needs to be walked into. What else we got here? A park cafe. Oh, that sounds really nice. Park cafe right there. And some restrooms there. And maybe a little plaza to hang out in. Or what's this one? Info booth. There we go. I don't know if anyone will really come here. But there you can. You're gonna need power. You can't do underground power, huh? Now we gotta ruin this look. Well, I mean, there's power over here. I guess they could put down a few more buildings. Maybe another plaza right over here. And that'll probably connect up all the power. Yes? No? Does it reach? Oh. This. I don't like this. You have built Market Island from Budapest, basically. Oh, neat! This is such a short little ferry ride. I could have maybe built a little pedestrian bridge. It's so stupid and short! I love it! Okay. You ain't got no power. Yeah. Well, what we're gonna do is we are going to build some little streets. And I think this area is going to continue the theme of being kind of like organic curviness here. And have a fairly different vibe from a lot of the other neighborhoods. All along the ridge. This way. Half a butterfly wing. Oh, these houses are going to be great until the water gets polluted with poop from our overflowing dam. Alright, so now I want this to be pretty much all low-density residential. And let's get some schools in here. I'm going to get an elementary school here, there. We'll get a high school, maybe a couple of high schools. One here, one here. Let's get some smaller healthcare services. We get a child health center. Ooh, that is a large radius. And elder care. And, oh yes, we need to get some crematoriums. I don't know, we may not have had crematoriums available before. This actually might be new for us. I'm going to build a few, because we've got these graveyards, but they're just filling up, right? So, I like how the crematoriums make everyone happy. Oh my god, we don't have to live with a bunch of rotting dead bodies everywhere. Great. People are dying to get in! I don't know. Wait, are these are all one-way roads? Thank you. So from an overhead thing, these neighborhoods look like a lot of neighborhoods in towns, like, you know, in my town. Except for when they were one-ways. I mean, these almost less, because there's like so many big straight lines. So, they're still missing some power connections and things over here. We'll go ahead and do a few power cables for now, just until the neighborhoods get populated. Let's get some parks going in here. Regular ploppable parks. Here, we'll set up a nice botanical garden. This feels like it's a fairly, you know, nice area. It's going to cover a large radius. That is a huge park. Maybe we'll keep it a little smaller. There you go. Bottom left curve is still one way. We might be all right now. Honestly, some of these being one way, though, I mean, some people in chat were saying it right, could actually help with some of the traffic flow, but not in those cases. Alright. Let's check the roads in between the high density to the north. Oh, you mean over here? Yeah. Yeah. Gotcha. Gotcha and done. Although we really want to discourage local traffic here. This road here might be a bit of a mistake. We might need to cut it off so it doesn't have an intersection. We'll see. Although it's not zoned yet either. We need more commercial. Maybe I'll just put a bunch of high-density commercial over here? Maybe. Right. Little shopping sub-district. Yeah, okay. Some box stores. Oops, pretty bad. And yeah, transit. I think we have finally unlocked the metro, and that's kind of, I think, what I'm thinking I would like to start building up. Because everyone likes underground stuff. Which one is it? This one here. Right, there needs to be a metro station first. We only need one metro station, right? That actually supplies the trains. And I don't think it matters where the metro station is, although... because there's the underground metro station. Oh, no, that's different. We don't need... it. Okay, no, I'm thinking depot. We don't need a depot for this. All we need is a bunch of underground stations, and that's going to be fine. Monorail. Near some of these tram stops. There it is. Like, I'm used to thinking of the metros as just underground, so it's kind of weird that it didn't immediately go to... lag. Must be the traffic manager recalculating some stuff. We're going to start by a loop here. Do I want another station maybe in between? Let's get another one in here. Then line, I'm going to go here. loop number 1, and then we'll do another loop that goes in the opposite direction. Oh, is it doing the drag to move? There we go. Create new line, that's what I wanted. Counterclockwise. Or Windershins loop to start off with. Yeah, a lot of the underground is actually above ground, yeah. Which we could do with these, like the metro stations or even the elevated ones if we wanted to. So now we're going to do a new series of these. Here. Ooh, slope's causing some issues. There we go. So I'm going to build another loop here. Ah! Slope too steep. Huh. Huh, okay, hold on. You are going to get moved to a little further. Here? There you go, okay. Alright. And yeah, go the other way around, create new line. Then what we need to do is have something. I mean, I don't think just a short one makes sense. I don't know, maybe it does. I can't complete. Okay. I guess because it can't do a U. They can. It can go all the way around. Yeah, maybe just as a... there you go. Create new line. Come to here. Come back over here. There you go. You're fine with that. Okay. We'll have to do the next neighborhood in a sec. How much money we got? We have burned through a lot of money, although our income's still fine. It is going to drop a little bit because we added some services, but people should continue to move in. What are you complaining about? Not enough educated workers. And that, yeah, we don't have highly educated. We don't actually have a college yet. What's up with the poop lagoon? Well, every city needs a poop lagoon. What are you talking about? I don't understand the question, my friend. Poop lagoons are just, you know, something that need to exist. Waterloo. Oh yeah, we gotta name some stuff here. Hey, you don't have any power. You will once these houses come in, which we can create a little bit more demand by making sure you've got some parks in the area. We're gonna have to use a fairly small park for it to fit the slopes. No immediate complaints about that. Water, power is good. Okay. So, where are neighborhoods going to be in this case? I feel like this is a neighborhood. I feel like this is a separate neighborhood. And then we've got a whole other thing And there's a lot of rivalry between these different neighborhoods because each one of them thinks they're the best. We'll probably have to increase this a little bit because I suspect we'll put a little more housing, you know, along the poop shores. There you go. That's just poop shores. Where's my list of names? I need a named moose for something. Could be Moosey Hills. Right there. Huh? Is it a crime for tourists to pee off the dam into Poop Lake? Oh, totally. That would be... It's lake number 2, not lake number 1. I mean, you can hang your ass over the edge if you want, you know, to take care of business. But yeah. Quiet Tony. Quiet. Quiet Ton. Right there. But if 2 people pee, it's number 1 times 2. Math is hard! Don't come at me with math. What am I gonna do with that? Sick people. I did build a hospital in this area. I just been waiting for it to get dealt with. Didn't I? I did. Yeah, right over there. Although, it might not hurt to have a little bit more healthcare in this area. Maybe a little clinic. You know, just to have a little bit more local service. That's going to be okay. Important question. What type of fish can be caught if you put in the fishing dock? So definitely crappies, right? Or croppies, which is, I guess, how a lot of people pronounce them. But, I mean, come on. They're clearly crappies. I think the water might be going down because we don't have... maybe we'll turn one pump back on. We have to manage the poop flow very carefully here. Taverns and Teamsters. Oh, man. Now you just make me want to play Tropico, which I always want to play, so it's pretty easy. Turtles? Oh! You can catch turtles. Alright, let's get a college. Or university, like those sorts of things. I'm not going to build the custom college. I've done it before, like the campus expansion stuff. It's like, it's fine. I think I want the college, like, or the university on the main road over here. It's near a subway stop, so that's going to be pretty good. We'll finally start getting some fancy education. Wow, did that ever reach far? We should probably get a second one. We got whiskey and chocolate. Tony! Obviously, obviously, I must now bribe the mayor to improve the quality of life in my neighborhood. What would you like in your neighborhood? We have a grand city! Hey! Waste transfer facility. Uses garbage trucks to collect and temporarily store garbage. Stored waste can be picked up by waste transfer trucks. Building pollutes less, so it can be closer. Oh, picks up here and then gets transferred somewhere else. Oh, that's quite convenient. Solar power plants. So elementary school, we've got good capacity. High school, good capacity. University, not quite. We'll put a second one down. How about a university in this giant park square? I think I like that. I shall attempt to make use of your advice regarding death care and garbage coverage. I've always tried putting trash as far away as possible. It can. The thing is, I like to put the trash and things quite far away as well. The problem is then the garbage trucks have to travel a long way to pick it up. But apparently you could use the waste transfer thing. You put that in the middle of the town. It collects the garbage and then presumably sends it off to a proper waste treatment center later on. But yeah, it helps if you can manage, if you can get your trash as close as possible to your high density areas without actually like impacting them. That's going to be the huge win there, because then you don't have to worry about fighting the traffic. Speaking of traffic, that's going well. This is going well. People are using the lanes properly. Turning on the better AI probably made a big frickin' difference. Not much traffic here, and actually, the thing is, pure residential and commercial zones never generate a ton of traffic. It's always industrial zones. Oh, and I was gonna say, cargo hubs and things like that. Speaking of which, I want to put a cargo ship place over here. I can't remember where that is. Oh! Cargo harbor. Oh, we need higher population before we can even do that. Okay, well, that's fine. I guess we can wait on that. population is growing. That's good. There's not a lot of work over here. Oh, can we zone for offices? Yeah, because that would make a lot of sense in this area. Let me... I don't remember offices and noise. Like, do they generate noise, or are they just sensitive to noise? I don't remember what their preferences are. That way these guys can have some jobs and not have to travel quite as far. Build a little office park. You could actually build up in this area. It's flat-ish. Offices block noise. Ah. It's a good buffer for noise in residential. Nice. Okay. And offices don't care about noise. Great. So they can be put in noisy areas. Yeah. What do you complain about? Not enough raw materials. Oh, yeah. We could probably expand on this. Farming. And we want extractor buildings. More crop fields. Let's just go crazy with these. Have we unlocked more good tax laws? Because these things, they cost us money, but they actually make us a ton of money, don't they? Right? I think these are like stupid strong, like almost overpowered. Because it costs us money, but they double their sales so we get more in taxes, I think. We don't actually want more goods produced by industry buildings, so that just makes more traffic. Hey, Baron, thank you very much. I know it's not enough for a bottle of Lagavulin, but I want to support what I can. Thanks for being a chill stream that gets me through some of the stressful stuff. Well, thank you very much, Baron. And thank you guys for helping me through some of the stressful stuff. Again, my apologies for not streaming on Wednesday. But yeah, I really needed a bit of a mental health break. And it helped. I basically actually took a couple of days. A little chill. I did record some YouTube on Thursday and Friday, but overall took it a little easier. And I'm definitely feeling the better for it. So thank you for the patience here. There goes those. Do I have to rezone here? Yeah. And our Moosey Hills. There we go. Get rid of some of those power connections. And more like that. Money's coming in very well in Neo Brussels with the Poop Lake. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I like this shirt too. I got it from I think the Unite conference I went to in LA. The one time ever I went to a Unite conference because Unity actually flew me out there to do some things for them, and I got the shirt, and I like this shirt. So it's a very comfortable material. Although that just reminds me, like, oh god. And I was just thinking about that today again, like programming. I gotta figure something out, man. You gotta get the programming channel happening again. I don't know, can you even dig in this brush? But I'm gonna plop down some more trees here. These trees are all gonna keep dying from the pollution. Yeah, we'll tree this up. It'll just look nicer if there's trees everywhere. Alright, isn't that so much more appealing? Here, along the shores of Poop Lake. I mean, if anything, these trees should have access to great fertilization. They should grow like crazy. Our water's definitely receded, though. You can tell because the K is pulled back here. We may have to turn on a second one of these pumps again. We'll see. A cruise ship! Just passing by. Okay. Now, we can buy... Oh, no, I thought... Never mind. I guess we already bought an extra section. Alright. We do have all of this that we could develop as well. Although right now, I mean, the city's still growing. There's no demand for anything because there's still, like, empty housing available for the new people. But it did just go. There's, like, now 1 pixel of green. We'll just wait for these things to fill up. A scenic Poo Lake cruise. Yeah.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
It's whiskey and chocolate. Pokey Pineapple, hey! Oh, wait, what? I went to my local apiary yesterday and asked the beekeeper for a dozen bees. He gave me 13 and said, "Here, have a freebie." Boo! 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 Yours from the high-density residential and main lane to commercial? Yeah, maybe. Because there's the demand for commercial. You know, let's rezone a bunch of this here. Yeah. High-density commercial. Remove all this. Something like that. A chance to move out just so that we can see things. Although, actually not going to be much room because of the slopes here. Tourist area along the Poop Lake shores. Oh, that's true. We haven't actually played with the specialty zoning. Poop Shores. We could make it a tourism specialization. But we don't... Oh, our parking leveled up. Nice. But the thing is, we don't really have... like, we don't have airports. We don't have ferries. Like, we don't have... I guess tourists can drive into town. Make an entertainment zone. Poop breezes. That's funny. Does create more noise pollution. I mean, only in the commercial areas. So they'll like look different, right? Oh, there you go. Demand has dropped for everything because these are now developing. There might be some slight complaints for... Oh, and that's right. That was the other thing. When you change the way a district is zoned, it actually bulldozes all the buildings and rebuilds them in a different style. So this happened to us once. We changed zoning on something. Did we like make a residential district green or something? And it like like 90% of our city's population just left as all the houses were demolished and then rebuilt in new style or something like that. I'm pretty sure we saw something like this, and it was terrible. So be very careful when you change a type of a zone, because yeah, it can really blow up in your face. Much like the methane that wafts off of the lake over here. The dam is theoretically generating poo power, depending on how much water we flow in. We're being a little careful. I think we can open a second one of these. 2 might be sustainable here. 3 might have caused it to overflow a bit too much. So we'll enable the second poo pipe and see what happens. Yeah, because it's clearly receded substantially here. The second poo pipe is a go, and we'll see what that changes for us. That might be the perfect, like, sustainable amount. Population's growing. I mean, not too quickly, but it is growing. Anything else we want to do? Filter industrial waste. Outside connections can handle more vehicles carrying tourists. Oh, that's quite cool. I don't remember that being a thing. Automated tolls. Oh, so they don't have to stop at toll booths. Industry 4.0. New technologies alter the nature of industrial workforce. All industrial workplaces are for well and highly educated citizens. Oh, that's new. Sustainable fishing. Fishing industry takes steps to minimize the environmental impact of fishing. Let's do it. And dolphin-safe fishing, of course. Airplane tours. Local aviation club starts organizing airplane tours. Increases building plane count, entertainment, and city attractiveness. Increases building noise pollution by 50%. Prefer parks. Oh, tourists choose parks more. Yeah, I never built any post offices. Download clarifiers, no more pool. Yeah, that's true. There are buildings you can put in the water that like removes and like cleans it. Scatological humor, so juvenile yet so fun. Educational blimps, yeah. I think you can build blimps as like public transit, and I think with educational, it's like as they fly around, they do something. Dolphin safe fishing. Are there poopuses in the lakes? Pokey. Ooh, I sound like Milo from Korra. Pokey. No. Bad Pokey. That was the lemur's name, right? Milo's lemur? I think so. I like how we get like kind of old European style buildings over here that were just built. Yeah, this parking is, Oh, you can drive through for the parking. I'm like, how do people get to that? But I guess that's how. Oh, yeah. This one, not so much. You imagine there's a variety of bottom feeders living in this lake? Boo! Boo! Clean the water downstream from the dam and release the rest into the waterways. That is kind of interesting, actually. Can we clean the water in vanilla? Like, we can't have the floating buildings that clean the water. Like, I guess we can, like, have a separate water system that, like, drains this water and then dumps it or something? I don't know. High-tech housing to increase land value and get more people within the city. Now, if I do that, is that the thing I was talking about that sort of resets the city? Is that the thing we did once that, like, broke the city? Where's the high-tech housing? Or is that per zone? City planning, maybe. Oh, high-tech housing, right over here. So yeah, it's, I mean, there's substantial upkeep, increases housing value, but I can't remember if this is, like, what, like, obliterated our city that time. Let me do a save. Hold on. We do have some money in the bank, luckily. BO Brussels, nice typo. Before high-tech housing. Because the high-tech housing does look really cool. Okay, let's see what happens. It might just change, like, slowly without ruining everything. Yeah, otherwise we can do it district by district just to not have the entire city move out and then move back in. Okay, so far so good. I think we're fine. People might just change them. It'll be interesting to see what that does to our economy as well. You just pump water from the bottom to the top with the normal inlet outlets. Just don't connect pipes to anything but them. Right. Oh yeah, we pump it from here back into there. It is drying up, though. I don't know. This is still flowing. Kind of okay with this. Population's growing very quickly, actually. Money's coming in very well. Are these houses high-tech? I do like the little sitting area here with little slats, so you get, like, partial shade. We've been controlling the water flow of Poop Lake so that it doesn't hit the main waterways. We're only running 2 of our 3 pipes right now. I think the water has been going up since we activated the second one. I'm pretty sure it has gone up some, so I don't want to rush that. See a dam that's powered by Poop Lake? Oh yeah. I mean, it's not flowing now. We could here, tell you what, we'll turn this back on. We'll just have to keep an eye on this and toggle things on and off to stop it from overflowing our city here. Ooh, nice fire. Lots of fire trucks respond to the call here. Oh my god, it's spreading around like crazy though. Blimp number 7, Quill 18. Oh, are you posting the messages that my educational blimps would be spamming? Nice, Sooty Rain Cloud. Nice. I know there's more agricultural land here, but I mean, it's not that intensely fertile. What about the little island between the main city and the farm area? Oh, this one here, we built a little park. It's the Nacho Park. Nacho Park. From Cool Man Nachos. Oh, garbage! Fire, death. Oh, crying out loud. Well, that's no good. What we can do... I've been avoiding, like, sort of doing this kind of on principle, because, like, you know, it's a little cheesy to do it all the time. But I think this might be a good case where we build a little tunnel here just to have a service road. I don't know how we're going to connect you to anything, though. Like, I don't really care where you connect. You're just going to be this little invisible underground road. There we go. Something like that. Pay no attention to the tunnel here, which exists only to get... Because it was like, I'm either going to bulldoze this or something. But yeah, we'll leave a little tunnel there. Shh. Yeah, $12 million tunnel for one small park. But it's a nacho park. It's very important. So now we don't actually need this ferry, but we're going to pretend the tunnel doesn't exist. Because really, you could have, like, you could have a little... You know, we could have a little barge that comes here and does garbage pickups and things. Name it Not Yo Tunnel. Okay, hold on. How do I... Is there a way to change my visualization layer? How do I look underground without picking a tool? Like, if I pick a tool, I can go down. Oh, there we go. I can click it there. Ceci. Ne. Ta. Tuned. I know that's like not even close to vaguely correct French in any way whatsoever. But there you go. I think there is an underground filter. No, I know. Page down does not. When you've got a tool selected that can go underground, you can page down. But if I'm just here, I can't just page down. So I think there's something else. I think there is an underground view to toggle on, but I don't remember where it is. 16.2. Well, what's bothering me about it is that in French you would not capitalize everything in a title. Like French book titles, for example, it's only like the first letter that's capitalized or proper names. Whereas in English you sort of capitalize everything. Although sometimes you don't. There's some words you might not capitalize, like the little. Like, would you not capitalize the and things like that in English? I don't know. There you go. Now, technically, we've got cars over here. A little hippie van. That's appropriate. Articles. Yeah, what about, what's ands and ors? Is that conjunctions? Do you capitalize those in standard English? But yeah, in French titles aren't capitalized like that. Which honestly always kind of bugged me, because I really like the look. If there's something capitalized with the titles, it feels nice. We got a sick person over here. Oh my god, they have the COVID. We do have plenty of hospitals and things over here. Oh, hello. We do not have enough water. I just try to pull the water in from different areas to prevent a dry spot from appearing in our lakes, because we've had that issue before. Garbage collection. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a little service area for this town, for this neighborhood. In fact, we actually could build a little bit more, sort of a residential spot as well. But basically, what I want to do over here is get an incinerator. I mean, I guess that's all we're worried about. Oh, is it the floating garbage collector? That lessens water pollution. Hang on. I didn't realize it was under this category. Could we... How well does this work? Because what I could do here is I could actually dig this out so it actually flows out properly. Can we de-poop the poop? And actually have Poop Dam working completely improperly? That's interesting. And yeah, the water's still not flowing here. Is it because I built so many other places? I don't know. Like, I guess it's not used in this capacity. It doesn't have to. It must prefer the. It must prefer these, even though the animation just shows that it's flowing. It must not actually be flowing until this reaches full capacity. Which, I mean, if our city keeps growing, it will be a thing. Okay, so the water will probably start flowing here soon enough. By the way, the multiplayer for today is going to be Dota Underlords. One of the things, though, I would like to do, I would like to find, I would like to do some StarCraft multiplayers of some kind at some point. I don't know what format that will be exactly, but I would like to do some of that again at some point, because it's been fun. One of the things I really like in StarCraft is the co-op mode. The problem is it is strictly just 2-player co-op. And the big multiplayer games with like 8 players, it does kind of tend to degenerate to like lunacy pretty quickly. It'd be nice if there was like 4-player co-op. I suppose it could be 4-player versus like 4 AIs or something like that. Yeah, I would also love the like a big EU4 multiplayer game. The thing with that, and Paradox has never gotten around to it, is like setting, I don't know, player limits or an easier way. I mean, I guess we could just post a password and anyone who wants to join in, like on the Discord, could do it. Yeah. We probably do have to try it again. So, I mean, I don't know if the water pollution is improving over here. We might have to, like, scatter these throughout the lakes like crazy sauce. Yeah, after we did a huge EU4 MP game, everyone just desynced one by one. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of that. The problem is you have to sort of set a limit, like, and you can't set a limit. But, you know, first 10. So I'd have to organize something where, like, everyone fills out a form, and then I send the password to each person individually, so it's, you know, limited to just 10 or something, so it doesn't overflow. The same thing happened with Civ. We tried the Civ multiplayer before, and you run into similar issues, where, you know, because there's people all over the world connecting, so people have, you know, different capacities and pings and things and whatever, and it's just, that's the reason we don't do a lot of that, even though it obviously fits in very well with our interests. And part of the issue is the games also take a long time to play, right? The nice thing about playing League of Legends or Dota Underlords, or, you know, some of the things that we tend to do, like in the past we used to do Team Fortress, for example, TF2, is they're quite easy to just bang out, you know, in an hour or so of streaming. I do love this ridge with the wall. I feel like we could do more over here, but I'm not sure what. I don't want to ruin the natural look. Alright, we got demand for everything going up, which is good, considering people are still moving into the town as well. Maybe we can do like a bit of a high-tech, like, office area over here. I mean, we still have places to work. We still have this whole area that never got developed. Maybe it's time. Yeah, you're empty. It'd be nice to say empty and then auto bulldoze. National Park on the Cliff? Ooh. Tech people would love wind turbine. So, hey, what if we do... I'm going to use curvy roads here because it's, you know, edge of the map. Let me draw the edge first. So, like, office buildings don't care about noise, so they won't be bothered by the noise from the turbines. It's a sort of coastal avenue thing. We just have to figure out where this is going to connect without generating a ludicrous amount of traffic. This might be a bit of an issue. We'll see. Now, I don't like this kink. This is not my kink. There we go. Something like that. And then maybe I'll go back to sort of angles and things. Don't mind that. We might connect you here. No one should be shortcutting through this neighborhood because there's no, like, you know, they're so benzy, so this shortest path should still be along the main road. Plus, with the AI and stuff, they do weight the faster roads a lot more. Oh yeah, walking paths. That's a good point. That's something I used to use all the time. It saves so much goddamn traffic. Oh my god. Thank you. You want to turn off snapping for this, because even though these can't connect to roads, they want to snap to the road, which is really annoying. So you want to turn off snapping for this. I completely forgot about this. And then do a little something like that. So now people can walk from here to there. And it saves a ton of traffic, and it looks kind of pretty. And then you can access, you know, like transit and things. And you will see people walk along these, and it's really, really very nice. And we should be making more use of it. Try to minimize how many of these tiles are sort of eat up by placing these little paths. There we go. Okay. Maybe a little more, actually. So I think what I'm going to do high density commercial. I think the office is over here. I don't know. Oh, there must be some slope issues, or maybe it's somewhat encroaching on the wind turbines over here, which is too bad. So we're not getting the full squares. I could have kept the road a little tiny bit further away, but that's fine. This. Hold on. Was that? Yes, that is office. That is not low density. No, okay, good. Now, high density commercial. All the way over here. Then high density residential. I mean, we need services and parks and all those things, but let me plop this down first. And water. Lag. This lag, well, I mean, it might be an autosave, but it definitely feels like it's new from when we changed the traffic manager, like, AI intensity. So that's okay. And then something like that. That's good. Yeah, water. There's water right... Yeah, just walk outside. There's water right over here. What are they complaining about? Exactly. We got so much money, I'm not worried about, like, water efficiency. If we end up with a little overlap, which wastes money, you know, who cares now? Okay. Let's get some schooling. Put high school sort of in the middle of all this. Let's get some parks. Nice Japanese garden, maybe right over here. Mostly I just like the green spaces. Oh, that's nice. It was a very satisfying. Yeah. Okay. We'll build a little clinic. Crematorium in this area. Lovely. We'll need some public transit as well. You know, we could tram. Came for the poop lake, stayed for, well, also the poop lake, yeah. Now, how's it going? We've got all these. 50,000 cubic meters per week. Oh, wow. So each one of these can drain I clicked on a seagull. I didn't know you could. 60,000. So we need 4 of these to slightly exceed the output. Which is fine. Let's do that for now. And, I mean, there's a bit of a backlog, so the sooner we start this, the better. I don't know if, like, you know, I should plan where things go. Do that and that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one down here as well. The dam is not off. The dam was off for a while. Just wait. It's waiting for the water levels to get higher. The way the dam goes is it doesn't flow anything until it gets high enough over here. And then it'll start to flow. I don't know where the trigger point is, but there's some sort of, like, height meter, and that's when it starts to flow in there or something like that. Yeah, backlog. Nah! Oh, demand for industrial is going up. But this is filling up very nicely. We don't have any fire or police services over here. We may want some. Little fire station. Right there. Smaller police stations. Okay. Which will also keep the demand up a little bit. Even that close to the wind turbine is going to be fun. Well, we put a bunch of the office buildings over here. So they won't be bothered too much. It does look a little silly because it's right on the edge of the map here. One of the things with the non-wind turbine ones... Actually, that could be what we do on the hill here. Just fill this with wind turbines. I actually kind of like that. How's our power situation? Okay, it's getting close. We could start moving some things, actually, off the coast and onto the hill as well. And yeah, I think we will tram this up. So if we come here and find the trams... Is this it? And then... upgrade. Yeah, because these are the same width. Isn't it? Why did you get cranky? No, there's definitely the same width. I don't want to bulldoze things. I guess it's slightly wider. Okay, that's fine. Well, we'll just rezone it. None of our ploppables got in the way. which is interesting. Actually, I don't think this is how I wanted to route that. Yeah, I think here. Do that. Then we'll have one going the other way. Nope. I clicked on the wrong side of the road. Hence my nope. Did I have a busted road segment somewhere? Like a tram line that doesn't go anywhere? I thought I saw a little pop-up for it, but maybe not. Okay, so this is zoning here. No, it is zoned fine. I don't know why I got rid of the houses and then rebuilt them. Because upgrading roads is fine. Maybe because it's tramline, it like glitched slightly. Yeah, okay, so the Mars announcement is going on right now. Is it an expansion or DLC? Or, sorry, is it an expansion or a sequel? Is it Surviving Mars 2 or just a big expansion? Because if it's an expansion, I'm hoping it's fairly transformative. It is an expansion. Tram road on the west side. That's what I thought. Oh, is it here? Oh, one weird farm just leveled up. It's right here. That was an incorrect level up. Like, I thought I saw something. There we go. Do that, and then fix the zoning here. Like so. There we go. I mean, it wasn't hurting anything, but it looked stupid. It was hurting me. It was hurting my heart. We should name this area. Probably have names that are due here. I don't know. Yep. Reload, 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 reload faster, reload faster. Thank you very much. Oh, Craigros. Craigros Cliffs. Those devs are the nicest devs I've ever met. Really annoying that drones wouldn't automatically share between points, and some of them spent like a week and a half emailing back and forth. Oh, nice! Yeah, I met the devs. Okay, so the garbage collection here might be a bit of an issue. I met the devs at a pre-release event. Put a couple down here. Ages ago. It was in San Francisco. It was really nice. I met what do you do? Okay, there you go. I met I'm having a brain fart. Scott Manley, YouTuber, especially well known for his Kerbal Space Program videos. I met Scott Manley at the event, and it was lovely. And they had some of the music that's in the game. They actually had like the musicians do a live little performance for us. It was nice. But yeah, the devs were way into it. They're like huge science nerds. They really, really did care about their product a lot, which is nice. Yeah. Bonsoir. Salut. Alimentation. Ça va bien? And yeah, I've told the story before, but I was wearing my Air United shirt when I was at the event, and Scott Manley, who's basically from right there, he doesn't live in Air, just next town over in Troon, but he like flipped out because he was like, how the hell? Why are you wearing this shirt from this like tiny local regional foot soccer ball team? So we bonded over that, and it was nice. This. Okay, so we're good in residential. There's some demand for commercial and industrial, but that's okay. So basically, some people might be unemployed right now. This needs some extra frills and things, but I might wait because I don't think I want to put industrial over here. I think that's going to be a lot of residential, so I'm going to wait before I add stuff. But just this long straight line is kind of boring, right? It obviously needs some amount of filler. It's tough because I want to leave some of these cliffs as is, but at the same time, some of the areas look a little bit blank. So, I don't know, we may have to put down some ploppable doodads or something just to add some flavor. I'm not sure exactly what we want to do. How's the water? Oh, it's flowing again! There you go! So the 3 pipes, and now, like, our water, our sewage usage, yeah, is being aggressively consumed. It is getting bluer. Hoping we don't need this anymore. That may not be the case, but I don't think we do. I propose we dig this out. Do we have another tile? No, because we might not actually be able to dig all the way out to the water. But before it starts flooding our town, although, holy shit, the water here is really high. I'm a little concerned about some of these low-lying areas. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah. Oh yeah, we could just make a canal rather than terraforming. Canals are a thing, which actually might look really nice. Shallow, medium, I don't know, deep. Wide. Poop canal. I'm a little worried that because we're right on the edge of the map, it might not quite, we might not be able to place it. Oh, no, just... Does it not just generate, like, a timestamp name? That would be handy there. Wide, deep? Like, go all the way? Maximum canalage? Boom. Nope! That's exactly what I was worried about. I can't quite build there. Let me just reload from... S-does-does-da. Yeah, that's probably way too big. I don't think we need it to be that big. We don't need to, like, pass ships through there, although maybe. So we're gonna have to wait until we can buy this tile, which is a little bit annoying. Because there's not really gonna be much to... Well, okay, actually, it will gain us all this land over here, so there's gonna be some value. We just need to get our population up a little higher. What do I want to do in this area? I'm happy we've developed this. Although I'm worried that, like, you know, switching to big buildings, like, we're losing some of our low density look. But this is the way it often goes, right? New development over here. Big road, big cars, but there's still nice low density in there, which hasn't filled up yet. We have, wow, this is like blanked. Oh, no, my graphics are messed up. Oh no, all my graphics are broken. Look, that's not right.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Reloading is not something game like. What if I go... I'm gonna go to the main menu. I don't know what button I hit. Let's load from the main menu. Got whiskey and chocolate. Who dat? Hey, Plain Ghost Hills! Thank you very much! What is that blue stuff in the lake? Looks unhealthy! Thanks for the great content. Hashtag not a bribe. Maybe I should just alt F4 and I reloaded. Because it's not like we're saving much time going to the main menu. Oh, it crashed! The game was like, oh, you know what? You should just alt F4. Do. Play. Can you lower land some then canal? I mean, maybe. We might be able to, with a little terraforming, actually be able to sort of cut through. I don't know if the terraforming, like, lets you go outside of your own territory. Shut up and ruin everything. Way to go, Essentia. Alright. So we're going to go for about another half an hour. And then we're going to switch over to some Dota Underlords. Hey, if you are new to the channel, do make sure to hit that follow and all those things. Because, you know, turns out that's a good thing. I feel weird. I feel weird doing my goddamn job. It's a weird job, let's all admit it. But yeah, make sure to follow, etc. Things. I'd say like, comment, subscribe, but it's not YouTube. Load times. Poop didn't like when you like brought the fresh water in. There's also Ferry, thanks for the sub. Merch. That reminds me, actually, I've got to order some more of my own merch. I'm like, by far, like, I don't know about a literal majority, but certainly the plurality, by far, of merch sales have gone to myself here. Oh, it's raining. That's going to help fill the poop lake a little faster. And I think it's time to refresh some of the shirts, because I haven't ordered in a while. Alright, let's speed things up. These interchanges that the map starts with are so pretty. They're not very useful, exactly, but they are pretty. Do you not have water over here? No, you do not. This little neighborhood. I don't even know if this neighborhood is zoned. No, it is not. No, sorry. There, but no, it is not. We might still just wait, though. Right, I mostly built this because I needed an incineration plant over here, and we'll figure out what we want to do with this space. If you canal at an angle, you can reach the sea. Think so? Oh, like if I canal through here. That's true. Which, I was going to say, but that's not what I want. But honestly, maybe I do want that. Honestly, I think the sea is still going to flow in. But, I mean, at some point, we've got to equalize, right? And then we'll start getting polluted water. Well, it's very far away from our water intakes. Oh, do we have power shortages? We do have power shortages. Okay, let's canal. I'm not going to go with as big of one. I think I'll just use a medium canal here. And then... Okay, that's a little weird. Well, maybe I should have done it a little further on. I mean, no, it's going to work. It does look very odd, doesn't it? Hang on, we got more whiskey and chocolate. One sec. Reach out to there, and then ditto over here. There we go. So there's going to be a lot of splooshing and whooshing. It does mean I can build a road over here, which is something I'd considered before. I'm like, oh, then it'll get flooded. But Capital City! New area! Universal education. University paths. Harbors. Cargo harbors! Yeah, baby! I thought it was 38,000, but it was 28,000. Okay, so we're quite close. We can get our harbors started. Backsplash is the worst. Hey, Omega Particle, thank you very much. Hey, Quill, any plans to play Mashinki or Factorio in the near future? No plans. No plans. Oh yeah, so we've got a bit of swooshy swirling of two different types of waters mixing here. We certainly have not completely cleaned the water up. Put the cargo harbor in the poop lake. But yeah, theoretically, this is producing power. Not much! 16 megawatts. It ain't much, but it is producing. Water's still mostly flowing in. Oh my god, it's really raining. I wish I could, you know, like, get a height tool, see how high this is, and then compare that to, like, my landscape over here. But, I mean, if you have to bulldoze, you know, a block, oh well, so it happens. Now, what would be annoying is this is so high that this dam stops working. Which is entirely possible. Watch it flood the dam. Watch it flood our entire damn city. Well, some flood, but it might still just not be level. It might have, like, swooshed in a tidal wave and it'll sort of rebalance. Might have been some momentum. I don't know. Oh my god, it's still just coming in. It's still coming! Boom! We can move the K up here. Maybe that's the thing. Just get rid of this neighborhood completely. What was this? Oh, that's cool. I guess we can just move you. What's this? Small park. Yeah, we'll keep you around too. Where does it think the shoreline is? We'll see if this helps a little. It's still going to be a while before the water set. Oh my god, no, it's still coming in. The sea level is just way too high. All right, that's fine. I'm just gonna change where our city is. Just pretend you're Dutch. The shoreline is where you want it to be. I can build a reverse dam here. I mean, at some point, the water will level out. Might just be a little while before it does. Yeah, our actual dam is... Well, not quite! Oh, no, it's starting. Little puddles. No, there it is. Now the dam is officially underwater. Oh, it's fine. This is fine. Well, I think it's starting to level off. The water's not just flowing in anymore. It's sort of swooshing back and forth here. Those poor people crossing the dam. The dam's closed. Okay, so we'll let that continue to equalize out. I still think I would like to build a little something over here. I just don't know what I want it to look like or feel like. Maybe, like... Oh, let's do a high-tech industrial zone over here. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That's what I want. And maybe a residential area on the other side. So what I'm going to do here... I'm going to plan. I'm going to use the highway. Yeah, but I want it to be bi-directional. 6 lanes one way. 4-lane national road. Is there not a highway that's like 3 and 3? I mean, I guess it's just the 3x3 road. But I wanted the speed. I guess we'll use the 4-lane national. Because what I want to do is I want to build an elevated bit. Now, the problem with something like this is another area that ends up with a lot of traffic. I mean, unless you do, like... There's some fancy structures, but you can end up with really awkward corners that people might like to do. Like, it's fine if the traffic's only flowing on one side. the national, like, road over here, because it's going to be very speedy, and we're not going to zone along it, which will be good for traffic. We definitely don't want... Well, I mean, it's sort of fine. Like, we can do... Wait, why are you being a punk? We can do this, and then we can use the move it to, like, make these roads look a little bit better. Why is that actually changing the road, like, texture? I guess because the highway is that color and the national road is a different color? Why does it look like crap? I mean, not, you know, like crap. Okay, now that the water levels have, they've started to balance themselves out, we're actually fine. That tidal wave that came in is good. I think I'd want to rebuild the K over here a little bit. What is... Oh, well, elementary school needs to be moved. But yeah, it's actually starting to look kind of nice. It's still fluctuating. The water level hasn't balanced yet. I have to want to do some more adjustments because I don't like the fact that there's green here. But what I could always do is terraform down over here. Actually dig down and just make it look a little bit better. And we may do something like that. But yeah, so this structure is bad because what's going to happen is anyone from here who wants to go to the north, right? They veer off, then they take a left, and you get like a bunch of stops. Well, I guess I could just fix it with the traffic manager, and that you can only take a right turn over here. But I think what we actually want to do is we want to offer a way for people to come off of this and, oops, loop back around. Not to here. To here, but you see how it's like, this is like way too long. Like, that's ridiculous. I don't like that one bit. I don't think I've got a pre-made, like, ploppable for it, which is too bad, because it's like, it's a fairly solved problem. Yeah, maybe just some underground connections. Mini roundabout. We could do, like, a sky roundabout. Yeah, let's just do an elevator roundabout. We've done those before. They look great. What I can do is use the roundabout tool. Build it quite large. And we'll use a 4-lane highway. And free cursor mode. And elevation. I don't know what these elevation numbers represent. Okay, 10's definitely not too high. Let's do 20. Maybe that's too high. I don't know. Oh, level terrain. No. I mean, it's... I don't actually hate it. We could just turn off level terrain, and then I think we'll get, like, the, you know, the road in the air, like we kind of expect. Shut up, it's beautiful. Exactly. I don't hate it. Yeah. There's a weird shadow. Oh, wait, hold on. Is there something floating in the air there a second ago? Oh, can we see through the world? F it! Yeah, it's a road to Narnia. I like it. It's great. Ship it. Is there any part of this design that makes sense? No. We're gonna do it anyway? Yes.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
It's whiskey and chocolate. Brav! Hey, thank you very much. Greetings from Ayrshire. Hope you're doing well. Keep up the great content. Well, thank you very much, and hope everything is going well there. We definitely miss Ayrshire. Let me tell you. With yields. Wait. Can I not get priority with yields? Just priority with stops? I mean, I guess the stops actually make sense. But no, it forces them to stop. That's not what we want. Oh, it's a different button. Which is only doing... There it is. Now... That's pretty steep, but I guess that's just the way it's going to be. This is going to look pretty ridiculous no matter what. Spoiler alert, it's going to look ridiculous. Roundabout interchange. Take that, urban planners. I don't hate it. I don't know if it's good, but it's kind of cool. Roundabout with a sick jump. Yeah. So these guys literally just went up and then came down. They're using it as a shortcut. Yeah, you may want to lower the speed on the on-ramps to 40 so they don't take the on-ramps instead of continuing on the highway underneath. Yeah. Or we could make these routes a little longer. That's so funny. We can just angle these out or something, but that is so funny. So right now they're 8. Yeah. Let's just go to 50. Wait, how do I... Ah! It might be enough to just do the on parts. Some people are still using... Well, they may have already calculated the route. They might not have recalculated it. Yeah, it could be a new area that they just have to recalculate. That's possible. Let's, before we mess with it anymore... It's these little yellow hatchbacks that keep doing it. And there's some more. Apparently 50 is not slow enough to convince them to take another route. Why you gotta be like this? Okay. Let's give it a moment to process this. And see if it keeps being a thing. That might have convinced them to stop. Interestingly enough, doesn't seem to be a problem on the other side, at least not so far. See, this is killing traffic over here. These interchanges are not very effective. I mean, they came with the map, but we may have to, like, redesign them, because, yeah, this type of interchange is not good for traffic flow through. As opposed to my superior elevated roundabout. Tries lane math. Reduce the lanes going under the around 2 lanes. Oh, that's true too. Okay, anyway, that seems to have stopped people from using this as a shortcut, so that's good. Oh, we do have to switch to multiplayer shortly. But before we do that, wait, that's not straight there? 90 degrees, please. I was making this a... Oh yeah, high-tech industrial area. Cool. It would be really cool if we'd done like a layout that looks like a microchip or something. But a little bit beyond me. Alright, that's a zone. And yeah, it's going to be a regular zone, but we're going to pass a law that makes it so that it has to be high-tech industry. So if I do this and I zone industrial... Oops. And then... How does that work? Is it Industry 4.0? Yeah, technology. They have to be super smart. Big fire station. Big police station. To handle this block. Maybe we'll give them a little local healthcare, a little clinic. In case anyone gets hurt in this area. We'll have to route a little bit of power, maybe. Trying to skirt around my zones so that I don't have to, like, when I delete the cables later, so I won't have to delete or rezone anything, because it'll be okay. You'll need water over here, and we probably don't have enough capacity for water and or power or anything like that. And yeah, I know the tuck 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 kind of sound drives some people crazy. I don't mind it, but it is like... It's very, it's high density sound. I think that's going to be really cool to have a high-tech industry area here. But we are going to want to pair it with, like, a living area over here that people can get to with our wonky, elevated, roundabout interchange. I'm a little worried that, like, some of these connections might be a little bit short and we might have some traffic problems, but we'll see how she goes. We've got a big old mountain here, so we can probably plan out that clips the our boundary there. In fact, maybe we'll decide build something that happens to be lined up to that boundary, just for funsies. What I'm going to do so that I can get a proper road that's aligned to this, since we don't actually zone along this highway. commercial, and lots of high-density residential up in here. In fact, I can use the square here to just do that. No. All right. Yeah, it's gonna need power. It's gonna need services. There's no garbage industry over here either. Which what we'll do is we'll plop down a couple near these intersection points. We'll get a recycling center here as well, and then they can service this area, and that's going to be okay. And maybe what we'll do is we'll get a school. We'll get a little clinic in this neighborhood. This neighborhood will grow somewhat when we unlock these areas. It'll grow along the water here, but it will grow. This place probably isn't complaining about power because it's probably an incinerator, so it's generating its own. But let's get this connected to the main grid. Like so. Oh, I canceled the high-tech policy. I want it zoned as an IT cluster. Okay, no, Industry 4.0 is selected. How do you zone it for an IT cluster? Or is that a different IT cluster over here? We'll do an IT cluster as well. That's a good point. I think I'm happy with this just being Industry 4.0 right now. Cancel the policy and it needs a special zone for cluster. Yeah, so this one here will just do the Industry 4.0. Which is like high-tech industry. Yeah, new technologies alter da-da-da-da-da. It's like making solar panels and stuff or something like that. And then maybe next to it, we can do the IT area. Over here. Something like that. IT cluster in 2021. Is everyone working from home? Right? Yeah. Well, that'll cut down on our traffic. Speaking of traffic, there's a lot piling up over here, but it might be people moving in. But industrial areas always generate stupid amounts of traffic. So this is going to be a big potential bottleneck. Especially since this road segment is fairly short. That might lead to some kerfuffleage over here. And this being a fairly inefficient intersection. As you can see here, I mean. But maybe there's some things we can do by tweaking some of the lane selections with Traffic Manager. Yeah, well, we need to metro here. There's a couple other areas. There's no metro that services Craigres Cliffs either. How's our water? Right over here. Okay, it's still pretty brown and poopy. But there's no more flooding happening. It has really stabilized quite nicely. There's still some dead trees over here, which will get cleaned up at some point. Are you still producing power? Nope, 0 power. Yeah, probably because the water is level on both sides. So really, this is just a really expensive bridge now. Yeah, the dam is definitely not flowing. At all. But that's okay. Dam could have been built much cheaper as the bridge it is now. Yep. But that's alright. I mean, we never even connected to the power. We built the dam because it's funny. That's the only reason we built the dam. Oh, speaking of power, we can probably get some higher tech power though now, can't we? Oh yeah, geothermal power plants. Let's just get a bunch of those. Beakerman, thank you very much for the bits. That's just barely enough power. Now this one's not actually... Oh no, it is connected to the grid over there. Good. And this is going to get filled in with industry long term. Wow, it's still pretty polluting. I'm tempted to reinstall the mod that makes the ground pollution, like, invisible. Is this water? it come from? The rain doesn't actually generate water, does it? Oh, is it burned ground? Oh, okay. Just burned ground. Can I turn this off and still have it empty? Probably not. Just want to get rid of these landfill sites. Lake number 2. Yeah, and it's definitely getting into the waterways. It is not close to any of our water intakes, though, so it's probably okay. It's burnt water. Is this a yield or a stop? Because here's the thing. This rightmost lane should always be safe for these guys to enter. You know what I mean? Like, from here it's clearly going there. And really, from here, it's going here. Now, this is the place that we might... Well, I guess what I could do is I could force you to just be... Just do that. There we go. Now, you're still waiting for some reason. Oh, people are changing lanes. Hold on. You... no, you need to be able to change lanes, because you need to be able to hit the exit. Still, it is helping with the flow a lot. Because it's only some people are going from here and changing lanes. The problem is we don't have a node in between, I don't think. Where, yeah. If they don't change lanes here, they're not going to be able to change lanes for this corner. And some of these guys do have to change multiple lanes of traffic because they're trying to avoid this corner that they can't use. They have to go from here and cut all the way across. I mean, we could put down traffic lights or something, but... Whoa. 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 Oh, that's going to be a problem. The thing is, a bunch of these guys, what they're really only looking to do is this. Right? Like, that's really what they're here for. They don't have to go through the roundabout. But this is, I mean, it's a solution, but it feels like a degenerate solution. Some of these are coming in here and going around to the left over here. They're moving into the new neighborhood that has just been set up. So that's not going to bypass that. So we might not see much of this at all, because a lot of these might just be people... Oh, they're still there. They may have just not recalculated that they have access to this shortcut yet, and that might be it. I think we need this power connection more. May have to have made the mega roundabout bigger. Actually, not degenerate. Very common in Europe this year. Yeah. I mean, this makes sense. It's actually, like, it's actually a perfectly reasonable solution. Although no one's taking it yet, but I think they just haven't recalculated their path. They're still thinking they've got to take this corner, and they don't have to. Yeah, it's sort of another layer to the roundabout. There we go. Some people are starting to take the alternate route now. And probably what we'll do is the same thing here. Like, you shouldn't enter the roundabout unless you're actually for realsies having to go around. And I mean, I guess to a certain extent, from here, we can go this way to there, so... But then why do we have the roundabout at all? What's the purpose of the roundabout anymore? Well, no, there's still something. Anyway, this traffic should clear up, which will help here. Although, this is still the problem, like... this merge again, and this is the intersection that came here. These intersections are always bad. They're always bad. They just cannot handle enough flow through traffic. And now it's backing up to here. This is cleared up perfectly nicely. There's still some people waiting to get out of this neighborhood. But yeah, and the merge is better than 90-degree intersection. We can put in some priority stuff here too. I think I might just tear this out. In fact, I might tear out this intersection as well. Okay, we're going to stop here because we're going to do the multiplayer. But what I think is going to happen, tear all this down, our beautiful little funky roundabout. Because I actually think what needs to happen... That's loud. Is we kind of almost need two highways here. Or like much bigger splits. So, what are these? These are 3-lane highways, just as an argument. I'm not going to be keeping this. But like... I kind of need this highway. Not like this. I might have to get rid of this rock as well. But rewrite this intersection. Maybe we do some double trumpet interchanges or something. I think what we need to do is this whole thing needs to be one giant intersection with like 4 parallel lanes or something. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But having two intersections, or two interchanges so close to one another is always bad, because there's so much merging in and out that happens that isn't very sustainable. Yeah, I kind of like the idea that, like... and then move it to make this look a little bit better. The number of lanes don't work out either. What we could do is, if we use the 6-laner, which is this one over here, right? Then it sort of makes sense, because what's happening is the 3 left lanes are going this way, the 3 right lanes are going this way. And then all of a sudden we've got something that's much, much more similar to things in real life. Like, I'm thinking of, we're driving around Toronto on like the 400 and the 401 highways, and the way that you get these splits. There you go, see? And these naturally should be linked to the right lanes, but I could force it with the traffic manager. And then all of a sudden I think things have a lot more potential to flow a lot better. And they can run almost parallel to one another for a little bit, just to make sure that it doesn't look bad. It looks a little weird. There's lots of mods that let you put down all the little props and doodads on here to make the lines look correct and much more realistic. And then now that we've got this, like, the traffic flow through is a lot better. We still have to figure out, like, how to bring the traffic in and out of here and in and out of here. But then the idea being is something, I don't know what it's going to look like. And how it's going to merge with everything else. But, like, it's almost like this is going to come in here, and this is going to go through some sort of loop to there, but also, sort of feed into here maybe in a similar way to what was going on before. There's got to be some a grand intersection that's probably like 6 hours of work to like get it to look like just right. Almost have to look for some real life things, real life intersections, and how they might handle this. Because what we've got is we've got like, effectively, it's a four-way intersection between the highways, right? We got or one big intersection between this highway and this highway, but we also want to be able to feed two neighborhoods, possibly out of the same mechanic. Yeah, that rock had to go. Triple lane suspended highway, splits going on off. Yeah, and actually, just having, like, multiple layers is probably the solution as well. But it needs something proper, otherwise it's always going to have traffic problems. Or the solution might be as simple as minimizing this. One of the things that I started doing, now I've been drawing these very sloppily. These should really be trumpet interchanges that I'm trying to remember what they are. But I'd found, like, a long time ago in City Skylines, it's much better to make, like, sort of T intersections and have two of them, like one T going this way and another T going over here next to each other, as opposed to trying to make a four-way intersection. You end up with a lot better traffic flow. And the problem is, and I knew it right from the start, when I built this, right, and I wanted this highway connection between the two, I was like, this is going to cause problems because it always leads to issues. But it's an interesting, your 6-lane highway thing, make the two highways merge into a mega 6 lanes briefly and then split back again. Are these here or something else? Yeah, that's actually, yeah, that might be a very, 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 very good thing. Because yeah, here too, right? Like, I don't know if that's what you mean, but like this is another 3-lane here, and this 3-lane here. And I don't know, like, I don't know if this should mean, like, and then these can be merged together. You might be talking about something else. You're probably talking about something else, because I'm actually not sure what this is going to gain us in of itself. But yeah, like, these things can merge together, they can split apart, they can do all kinds of things. And this would still be very good for traffic flow and very smart. I mean, not the way it's been drawn there. Good thing I've got a lot of money, because, like, I'm bulldozing and rebuilding, but we'll see. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to stop here. Above anything else, real thing that is creating traffic issues, how those zones only have a single way in and out. That doesn't help at all. And the thing is, this zone here, probably it'll have a highway connection over here later on. And this zone here is going to have another highway connection over here as well. But right now, there's not much else going on. One thing that might help is if we just abandon the idea of these zones being able to connect to each other directly, or we do it in a different way. That's fine too. Like, maybe this we say, like, you know what? This connection here is literally just... That might be the better solution. What were we using? We were using the 4-lane National Highway, which is in this category here. Yeah. Like, here, we could have a connection... like that doesn't actually touch the highway. Connect these two neighborhoods together without involving the highway in any way whatsoever. And then this gets fed by its own thing, and this gets fed. Maybe trying to combine this bridge with highway stuff is always going to be doomed. And that's probably true. Yeah, or the oval about is actually a pretty good idea too. So build a big oval, effectively roundabout over here that things can flow into and out of, and that might also be sexy, especially if, like, you could do a 6-lane oval about, like a roundabout, but it's elongated, 6 lanes, and then have like 3 or 2 lanes that come in and out, probably something like that. So we'll see. Oh, cool! You sent a real life version of a roundabout. Thanks, Punisher. I'll take a look. So we're gonna put a cut in here. We're gonna try to squeeze in a game of Dota Underlords real quick. Let's save this. On screen O2, rebuild highways. If you were just here for the single player, hey, that's fine. Monday should be Motorsport Monday. Wednesday, I don't know, might be more Imperial Roommates or something else. We'll see. I have to figure out what are my dates here. One second, I gotta see if things have been announced. Okay, good. It looks like things... Because I didn't know what was going to be announced during today's Paradox presentation.